Guys, welcome to my newest tutorial, and today I will teach how to install Windows Deployment Services. It's the most important feature of Windows Server 2012. Through it, you can install operational systems on various computers connected to your network remotely. You don't need to be directly at this computer to install the operational system. It all happens through the internet, and you just need to send the command to install. You don't really need to be in front of the computer then you want to install. It saves you some time and also some resources. All right, so let's go. First of all, you need to click add roles and features. All right, uh, okay, now click next. Role based or feature based installation. Server selection. Now you need to select the server you want to install this feature. I just have one server from now, so I will install on this server that I'm recording from. So click next. Server roles. Here you need to select what you want to install. We are going to install Windows Deployment Services, so we need to install the tools and click add features. Now click next. It should take some time. Select one or more features to install on the selected server. I don't really want to install anything more. Click next. Enable DS, in fact, Windows Deployment Services. And you can use Windows Deployment Services to install and configure Microsoft Windows operating systems remotely on computers that are PXA enabled. Windows Deployment Services replace remote installation services, and it assists with the rapid adoption and deployment of Windows. The Windows Deployment Service MMC Snap-in allows you to manage all aspects of Windows Deployment Services. DableDS also provides end users with an experience that is consistent with Windows setup. Okay, click next. Now you need to select the roles you want to install. Deployment server, then we'll manage the deployment in the machines, and the transport server. It's very important because you need to define how you will transport the data through the machines. There are various methods to transport the files to data center, from a data center to the machine you want to install the operational system. Right, click next, and now you need to configure it. So let's click install and wait until it installs the DableDS. Uh, it's a really great time saver. In fact, it saves lots of resources, and it's the golden feature of Windows Server 2012. We just need to wait now. The installation has already started. It should take some time if you are installing it on another server, right? You are, let's suppose then you are on the central data center, right? And you want to install DableDS on another data center, not the one you are really managing at all. You need to upload these files to the other server, and it should take a bit more of time, but nothing really painful at all. It's usually fast to install because it's already on your hard drive files, so not a real pain at all. Let's just wait until it installs the feature, and after it we are going to be able to set up the DableDS features and start with the good stuff. Oh yeah. Okay, it's almost done now. Just need to wait a bit. Oh, if you are not sure about what DableDS does at all, I recommend you to watch CBT Nuggets to learn a bit about it, not only about DableDS in fact, but about the transport server and the transport features at all. It's very important to comprehend how the transport system works, and to select what's the best for your company and what's the best to save resource on your company and uh, to cut investments in fact. So let's click close. It's almost done. The AWS is up and running. Now we just need to open it. You need to click start. One new app installed. Here it is. Windows Deployment Services. Here it is, guys. So here I have one server with Windows Deployment Services not configured. So let's configure it. Before you begin, ensure that the following requirements are met. The server is a member of what? Active Directory Domain Services. No, it's not, because I have only one server, so it won't work for me at all. There's an active DHCP server. No, I do not have it. And there's an active DNS. No, I don't have it as well. And you need to have NTFS file system on which you want to store the image, the ISO files of your operational systems, right? Okay, click next. Select one of the following options. No, standalone server, because I'm just with one server at all, so I won't use Active Directory in fact. So let's opt for the standalone. Uh, Enter the path to the remote installation folder. Let's select anywhere. Let's install on this default path. Click next. The volume selected is also the Windows system volume. For best performance in data reliability, the remote installation folder should be stored on a separate volume and where possible on a separate disk from the system volume. Do you want to continue? Yeah, I want. I do not care about performance at all because it's not a data center, right? PXA server initial settings. Uh, do not respond to any client computers. Oh, it's important. Here you need to define who can access your DWDS server and install operational systems. It's very dangerous because if you allow access to anyone on your network, this guy can install expensive license of Windows Server, for example, on his personal computer by mistake, and you do not want it. You need to restrict this access. You need to restrict the images at all. So Mark respond to only non-client computers. So only clients registered on your network can get access to it, and you can also manage the permissions. You can't allow almost anyone to get access. You need to restrict some of the permissions at all. So select it. If you do not respond to any client, only you are going to be able to install operational systems. If it's what you want, okay, you mark it. I do not want it. I want my clients to reach my server and install any operational system on their machine. So I don't want to restrict the access at all. So let's click next, and it's copying files needed and starting Windows Deployment Services. It's almost done, guys. And after it, I will need to stop with the tutorial because I have nothing to to do. So because I do not have any image files here, and I do not have a server. In fact, it's a virtual machine. So but I will show how to do this. Okay, click finish, and now you need to start adding image files like ISO files. In fact, sorry. Let's pretend. Okay, let's pretend that I have the image file of Windows 8. You go there, browse libraries. We are pretending it's not here. In fact, it's just an example, in fact. So documents, and okay, it's here. Let's imagine the files here. You click and click OK, and now you go next, and the DableDS should recognize that it's Windows 8. So uh, it will also show you a window to set permissions and add the serial keys and stuff, but it's not what we want from now. I was just teaching how to install Windows Deployment Services and how to configure it at a very first time. Now you need to add the install image, the boot images, the pending device, the prestage device, and the multicast transmissions. The multicast transmissions, it's very important because this is how you are going to spread the ISO file through the machines. You need to set a transmission way. Uh, but it's a bit advanced. In fact, I won't get into it from now. I just teach it how to install DableDS, and it's easy as it looks. So that's it, guys. I hope that you could understand it all. Sorry about my English. I'm not a native speaker, and you should have noticed it because my accent is a bit crappy, but it's not really a big deal. But okay, that's it. Any doubt, please comment and ask. I will try to reply as soon as I can. And that's it. Good luck, guys, and thanks for watching this tutorial.